We're back! We're here exploring this weapons factory that's hidden underneath a sea prison in One Piece World Seeker. This is the Zoro DLC, if you couldn't tell. Being that we're playing Zoro. Playing as Zoro. I was wondering where this chest was. That sounds cool. Damn. Damn. I should have just held the block button. Dude, imagine if Zoro just went off on his own adventure and got killed. Just like went off like doing some side shit. Got killed. Where's Zoro? Ah, he's dead. That'd be fucked up. That'd be really messed up. Ah, I guess he got lost too many times. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hell yeah. How are you liking it? My experience with it was kind of that it like started a little slow, but it picked up the further in I got. Like, it like, not like the story was slow, but like the combat kind of didn't feel great. But like the further in you get, the more you level up your skill tree. So like the better your combos become, and the more you can mix up your attacks. That's fair. The only character I care about really about using is Luffy. Even like this is pretty cool, but I'd still rather like playing as Zoro is like pretty sweet. I'd still probably rather just play as Luffy. I don't think I could do a whole game like playing like this. Like, I'm glad this is only like a few hours. Yeah, the Derma 666 suit's sweet. I was using that at first, and then I started mixing it up because you can find more costumes around the map. I thought there was only the DLC maps, but then like you actually find maps as you play. I just prefer like an open world game though. Like I'd just rather have a game where I'm one character who's just exploring like this big world and there's like a lot of stuff you can do, you know? Being able to use all the Straw Hats was fine, but I'd rather be able to do punch combos as Luffy. There it is! Roronoa. Perfect timing, Captain Four Eyes. I'm sure you can handle things here. Oh, give me a break. Let's see. The door to basement level 3 is now open. But don't the weapons on this level look familiar? Huh? They do? I'd say so. They're the same ones the pirates on the island use. Confiscated weapons are usually stored in a naval base. But the fact that there are weapons here, they obviously belong to someone, and the factory too. No point in arguing. All we can do is head down to find the truth. I suppose. But this place is huge. Just how many levels does this factory have? I'm pretty sure B4 is the last one. Whoever it is, they're probably hiding here. Let's push toward B4. Dude, Zoro's map is like really screwing me. I got no idea how to get to that treasure chest. Oh, there's a turret over there. Pretty sure that's where that was. I think what would have been actually cool maybe is if like all the DLCs for this game were like Straw Hat focused DLCs. You know, like, there's this one, and then there's Law and Sabo. And, like, yeah, sure, that's cool that you can be Law and Sabo. But, like, and, like, Sabo, there can be an argument for, like, why, like, that's necessary, you know? Sabo being Luffy's brother, Sabo being a leader of the Revolutionary Army. You know, he's got stuff going on for that. But Law's involvement with the Straw Hats, like, pretty much, like, is only relevant when it comes to, like Doflamingo and Wano-related stuff. I'm really looking forward to playing the Law and Sabo DLCs. I think they're gonna be, like, really cool to try out, like, the way they play in this game. I think they're weird choices. Did I go up? I didn't mean to go up. I just think they're strange choices. Like, they could have had all the Straw Hats in, like, playable. They could have had DLCs where it's like, you know, there could have been, like, 8 DLCs. You know, 1 DLC for every Straw Hat. I know that's, like, a lot of work, but even if it's just 4 Straw Hats, you know, like, Luffy main story, and then you get, like, a main story for Zoro, a main story for Sanji, a main story for, like, Chopper, a main story for Nami, I don't know. Because, like, I think the gameplay of this game is better than One Piece Odyssey. Like, the fact that you can play as the Straw Hats, as all the Straw Hats is cool, but, like, the actual, like, gameplay, When I'm running around pushing buttons and moving the joysticks, I'm having more fun playing World Seeker because I'm actually doing things the whole time. I'm not just navigating menus, because that's what you do in a JRPG. There are some sailors here, too. Good, my blade's been itching to... Roronoa! Whoa, what the... What are you doing? Shh, be quiet. What is it now? Sailors tried to apprehend me. They probably didn't recognize you without your haughty attitude. Maybe and maybe not. The sailors here don't seem to be dispatched by the Navy. Huh? Then who are they? I'm not sure. There's a guard room on this floor. I'll try to gather more intel there. I'll head to the guard room. You head to the control room. Cause any trouble and an army of sailors will come rushing in. So there are more than the ones we saw, eh? The switch to the control room seems to be at this location. Do not let them see you. No, really? I don't, dislike turn-based games. I do still like turn-based games. One of my favorite games of all time is Persona 5 Royal. And that game is a turn-based, JRPG. I like Chrono Trigger a lot. I like Dragon Quest. I like Pokemon. I like turn-based games. I don't have a problem with that. It's just... I just prefer a sandbox. I prefer an open-world sandbox. I would rather play, this kind of game than play a turn-based RPG. And you can't really get this kind of game without only being able to play as the one character, I feel like. Unless there are examples. I'm sure there's, examples. For some reason, I can't think of any. But I'm sure there's games... I'm sure there's a game out there where it's, a big fucking open world like this, and you have, a huge cast of characters to play as, but I think games like that usually have a more, linear kind of gameplay and story. Here we go again. Oh, so this is how I go to level 4? Oh, the control room. The control room. Odyssey was still cool, though. I'd call Odyssey probably the second best One Piece game. But out of all the ones I've played, and I've played very few, I've only ever played One Piece Pirate Warriors, this, Unlimited World Red, and Odyssey. This and Odyssey are the top two. Just in terms of, they both have, a story that feel like they could have been, a One Piece arc. They both probably have the best gameplay. But then World Seeker, I think, has the better gameplay. And that's what's important to me, more than anything else in a video game. I don't care about the story. I don't care about graphics. I just need the game to play fun. And that's it. This must be it. Roronoa. Hey, Captain Four Eyes. I'll open it now. Let's see. The door to basement level 4 is now open. Find anything? The factory manager appears to be the warden. His research lab is on B4. I knew it. I could smell it a mile away. Smell what? The warden seems to be well groomed. That's not what I... Forget it. I'll find what I'm looking for down there. Do not start a ruckus. Goodness. Do I still have to go unnoticed? Can I fight people now? Hey. Oh! What did you do? Oh, that guy's common, dude. I don't have to go unnoticed now. Hey guys, I'm here. Some of these chests, man, I gotta find out how to find these chests. Oh, it's up there, maybe. What? Oh, is that it? I'm not gonna worry about finding all the chests on the DLCs like I did the main story. I'm gonna save that, like, for my free time. I think chests and stuff, like, added so much time to the Luffy playthrough. Like, I'll try and find the chests, like, while I'm here, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to find, like, extra chests. Like, I'm not gonna come back here later, is what I mean. If I'm here and I think I can find a chest, then, you know, I'll look for the chest. But if I have to give up on a chest and just move on, then I'm gonna give up on a chest and just move on. Hey, I didn't notice that before. Is there something there if I go to the next floor up? Like, does the map change? No, so that's still supposed to be over there. Probably in there. This seems to be the last floor. The warden's lab should be around here somewhere. Finally, I can meet him face to face. As far as I could tell, there are 2 control rooms on basement level 4. I wouldn't be surprised if the warden's research lab is locked up that securely. We'll have to find the switches first. I'll look into it too. I might find some info about the factory. You ever think about how, like, somebody is out here, like, placing these chests? Like, not just in the way that the game designers or the game devs... Oh! 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 Not even just in the way that the game devs are, like, you know, figuring out where to put the chests, and they are kind of doing this in the same way that I'm thinking about. But, like, someone, like, in-universe, like, walked around down here and was like, yeah, this looks like a good spot. care. What? Oh. It just goes off for like a second? Oh, that turret's right above me. I'm not going through there yet. There we go. That's probably where that other chest is. Yeah, like somebody's running around down here. It was like, hey, I got a bunch of chests. You mind? And the Marines are like, for what? And he's like, I just want to put them places, you know? And the guy's just like, sure, I guess. And then what? Guy just comes in and he puts he just places the chests, and then the Marines are just kind of like, so do we touch those? And the guy's like, no, of course not. You just leave them. Someone will be here. They're like, someone will be here. Basically just told the Marines to be okay with the fact that some guy's gonna show up here and take all the chests. Oh, I see. Does Zoro not have observation hockey? I feel like there's no reason he shouldn't be able to use it. Huh. I wouldn't have thought, like, observation hockey could be tied to sense of direction or something. Like, I would think it could still be, like, sensing presences. Sensing strength. You know, like, there's a lot to it. There's a lot one could observe. I don't know why I assumed the whole monster trio had... Yeah, so... that's weird that I can't, like, use it in here. Like, Luffy can use it in this game to, like, see enemies through walls and stuff. I would have thought, like, Zoro could do the same thing. Where's that fucking sniper? Where do these guys keep coming from? There we go. That should open the control room on this level. Roronoa. Captain Four Eyes, the control room is unlocked. There's something you should see. Get over here. Hey, buddy, why are you all back? Whoa, what the hell? What is this? Is that a Dynastone in there? The heck is that? Documents detailing Dynastones. Dynastones. I've heard the name before. It's a mineral with enormous amounts of energy, but why are there documents about them here? I should look into the factory a bit more. Every time. I always think whenever I see like a platform above me, like, oh, that must be where the chest is, and then I get up there and that's not where the chest is. What's the point of having all those surfaces that like aren't the easiest to get onto? Am I still able to get Usopp and Frankie to make me shit when I'm Zoro? This seems like a big area where I'm gonna fight a boss, probably. Wapple? What is this place? It's an inventory room for robot parts. Just look at all this Wapple metal. Wapple metal, why does that sound familiar? A shape memory alloy. It's all the craze these days. A super alloy that can alter its shape and has shock absorbent properties. The Navy holds it in high regard. If I remember correctly, it was originally used for toys. I mean, this was only within the last 2 years. What do you mean, if you remember correctly? You're not, like, remembering back to something from years ago. Used for toys, huh? And now it's being used for combat bots. Any resource or tool can be exploited for good as well as evil. It's not entirely unlike your swords, to have a pirate as their wielder. That's got nothing to do with anything. It's literally not the same thing, yeah. You satisfied, Four Eyes? I know there's more to this factory, but I've investigated everything I can for now. There's still one more area you haven't checked. Go unlock the control device. You should have mentioned that sooner. You're the one dragging me around. What's up, fucker? Hey, Captain Four Eyes. I know. I'll unlock it. Let's see. Did that open the research lab? No, this time it seems to be a reference room. Just a reference room, huh? There might be something of importance there. Let's check it out. only 2 more chests to find here. Yeah, yeah. Y'all see me. Yup, yup. Pirate spotted. Yup, yup. Are there more of you in here? I thought there were some of them in here that, like, just saw me. The heck is that? Let's see. It's your battle data. Your moves and abilities are thoroughly analyzed and outlined here. Really now. But why? Someone must hold a pretty big grudge to have researched you this exhaustively. I'm a bounty hunter turned pirate. I can't even begin to imagine how many people have a grudge against me. I'm not thrilled by the fact that someone knows so much about me, though. I can say that much. I think that's about it for the reference room. It's time to hit up the research lab, then. Yeah, let's head to the other control room. I thought maybe there'd be papers that had the other straw hats. Whoa, this one's got swords? Whoa. That's crazy, dude. Am I gonna have to fight that? Like, as Luffy, you're out there fucking up all the robots with, like, your fists, so then they're trying to make robots that can, like, fight with a sword to be able to handle Luffy. That's kind of nuts. Sure. Hey, Captain Four Eyes, I'm doing it now. Let's see. Why do all these interactions have to start with Zoro saying, hey, Captain Four Eyes, and then she's like, I'm doing it. Like, why don't you just do it? The research lab is now unlocked. If you run into the warden, please don't go in swinging. No promises. Let's go. Why would she just still go with him, then? No promises? You can't promise you're not going to cause problems? This has to be where the last chest is anyway, right? I don't see the warden anywhere. So this is the research lab. The warden conducts his robotics research here. Frankie would have a field day here. Let's look around. We might find something. You bossing me around now? The warden's hiding something. Smoker said as much. But Smoker has appearances to keep. He can't just move as he pleases. That explains why you're here. Didn't know you were allowed to side with a pirate, though. Who said anything about siding with you? You didn't seem like you had anything better to do, so I figured I'd bring you along. What did you say? I'm only here out of the kindness of my heart. I can't say I recall a single act of kindness from you. She doesn't just look like her, she totally acts like her too. What are you babbling about? Just forget it, we're wasting our time here. Weren't you going to look for your information? Well, hop to it, Madam Cap'n. Would you cut that out? Chest has gotta be up BB on that door. 100%. What is this? You find anything? Robot data from the middle of the room. Codename Kagero. An auxiliary mech designed to enhance the warden's armored suit. It was designed to learn the movement patterns and techniques from whomever it observes, storing those observations as data. Whoa, it's a Mazo. So you're saying it's just some sort of extra piece for the warden's suit? It's hardly just another piece. Its armor is made of Wapo metal. Its power source is Dynastone, and its weapons are made from Sea Prism Stone. And most importantly, its movement patterns are based on my data. Its fighting capability is anyone's guess, but there was definitely something about that in a spec document. Plus, the warden did blurt something about collecting good data. So it was all for this robot. I get it now. They used my data to program it. I'd love to see what it's really capable of. That's gonna be my boss fight here? Is that the code word? For Zoro to say, I'd love to see what it's capable of, and then that thing just comes to life. That thing looks sick. I wonder if Oda designed these robots. Whoa, it moved. Perfect. Wait a sec. You're not going to fight here, are you? Got a problem with that? It's the perfect opportunity. I regret not being able to exchange blows with the warden. This will be a good warm-up, though. First off, do I have skill points to dole out? Really? Nothing for combat. Nothing at all for combat. Absolutely insane. Okay. I'll leave it then. It's not worth it. Oh, I see. It's super easy at first because it doesn't know how to do anything yet. Kagero. Hard to believe it can go toe-to-toe with the pirate hunter. Sounds like my kind of machine. Doesn't seem to be an ordinary piece of crap. I wanted to check out the prison warden, but he's got his eyes on Luffy. Therefore, I'm setting my sight on Kagero. He'll make a worthy opponent to slice down. Slice down? You're crazy. Kagero is under the jurisdiction of the prison warden. Oh yeah? And what are you gonna do, huh? I'm going to rendezvous with the Navy. I need to check in with the top brass about Kagero. Why's that? Either the Navy knows about Kagero, or the prison warden kept it a secret. If we can't get accurate information, we won't know what to do next. Whatever floats your boat, I'm going after Kagero. That's not happening. You're a valuable specimen. You're coming with me, understood? As if. I'm a pirate. Why would I even want to go with you? Later, Four Eyes. You better not follow me, alright? Hold it right there. Seriously? You're so impatient. I'm just still down here? How do I get into there? Am I gonna be able to get into there later? Maybe I missed a chest on a higher up floor. Hey guys, just taking a look around. No, it's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to shoot. It's fine. I'm not here to fight. Guys, it's chill. It's chill. We're not enemies on this day. I'm not here to battle, fellas. Is that guy asleep in there, or is he dead? Dude, if there's a bone in there, that means somebody died in there, right? Or was that something somebody was eating? Alright. Seems like that's it. I'm gonna do like a quick scan of the floor, I guess. Because chests only show up if you get close enough anyway. Next floor. Oh. What is that? What do I do with this guy? What do I do? Do I gotta fight off all these Marines? Heads up, intruder! Wait, but... Yes, understood. Commander Monji beckons, hurry. For a challenge mission? How do I get to that though? Is it a floor up? There's nothing over there, right? So it must be a floor up. Keep pushing the wrong one. Okay. I'm gonna try to go to that spot a floor up. Are you Commander Monji? Aha! So you're the intruder. Face everything head on is our motto. Before we capture you, we duke it out, fair and square. That right there is called honor. Fight us. If you defeat me, I'll let you go this one time. Sure. That's the spirit. Now let's fight. Whoa, he's like unaffected by what I do. Holy Jesus. I don't think I will retry that. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to come back to that later, if at all. I'm out. Okay. My spot's still marked, so I'm just gonna run up a floor and see if that chest is still there. Maybe if I run down a floor. I'll try down a floor too. I guess I'll try down a floor first. Did I already run around enough down here to know that that's not where I'm gonna find a chest? Oh, I see. I think it's like one of these directions is floor 1, one of them's floor 2. Man, so how do I get that chest? What is this one? V3? I gotta go up one more. I really want to get that chest. Like, if that's my one chest, I know I said I'd move on, but that's like my one chest I have left in this place. You know, I feel like I almost feel like I may as well. This is probably where that other chest was. Oh! I should have just done that when I was here before. We're set. I'm out. I didn't even like think to try blowing that up. And that just is what I needed to do. Is this the top? Dude, if I was a Marine and I saw Zoro run by with 2 swords out and all I had was a sword, I'm not pulling my sword out. Right? Like, I think that's fair to say. I'm not pulling my fucking sword out. Oh, it's you! You're that famous... Never mind. Our captain said he's gonna free all the prisoners. He's fighting all alone out there. The captain, he's already in bad shape, but... Please save Captain Cuddy. Where do I gotta go for that? That's for another time, buddy. I'm out. I'm out of here. It's not that I don't want to help you, but that's not what's on the agenda for right now. These challenge missions seem like they're really hard, so I'm gonna wait. I am gonna just, I think, leave the chests for my free time. Oh! I'm just gonna leave the chests for my free time. I don't think the DLC needs to be, like, padded out a lot. I'll finish these DLCs, I'll do the One Piece Odyssey DLC, and then I'm gonna move on just entirely to something else that I want to play. Something new. I'll leave the extra stuff in the DLC for me. You know, like upgrading all of Zoro's skills, finding all the chests, challenge missions. That'll just be for me. I was gonna try to just get out of the prison and then fast travel to the city. Oh, thanks for the follow, Timiji. I don't know if I see Sanji beating Akainu. Oh, no, I went the wrong way. I don't know if I see Sanji beating Akainu. You know, like, I don't even know if I see Zoro beating Akainu. I don't think I see, like, any... I think Luffy might be, like, the only Straw Hat I could really see being on an Admiral level. I guess depending on the Admiral, though, like, I could see Sanji and Zoro being able to... I mean, Akainu's Fleet Admiral, but I don't necessarily think rank means strength. Yeah, I don't know if I think any of, like, Luffy's crew is, like, able to take on a Fleet Admiral. Like, probably just Luffy, if anyone. I don't think Sanji and Zoro could take on, like, Akainu. I think I'd have to see how Luffy could handle a fight against Akainu before I could judge how, like, Sanji and Zoro could handle a fight with Akainu. Like, if Luffy would struggle fighting Akainu, then Sanji and Zoro for sure would. You know? If Luffy can't beat them, how are they? If Luffy can't beat him, how are they? But if it's someone like Green Bull or whatever, like that, what Straw Hat couldn't beat Green Bull? Oh, did my camera get all frozen earlier? I don't know how long ago that happened. I haven't been looking down at my thing. Hopefully, I mean, my mic hasn't been frozen, so I guess that's the important thing. But yeah, that's that. You happen to come in right here at the end to me, G, I'm sorry to say. I'm getting out of here. That is, that's gonna be it for today. It's been a pretty good hour. It's been fun. You know, completed another chapter. We're in chapter 4. Figured out they're making a robot to try and take on the Straw Hats to, I guess it learns from the people it fights against. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like Amazo from DC Comics. It's like a fighting android that learns, it's like steals powers, I guess. Like, learns how to fight from fighting, like, the Justice League and other, superpowered characters. This is kind of like that. But I don't know if it's going to be able to use, like, special abilities. It might be able to just copy techniques. But yeah, so that's that. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you're watching this on YouTube, a like and subscribe would be super cool. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at DonnieDMingo. What was a big plot point in The Incredibles? Oh, the power stealing robot. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, so you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at DonnieDMingo. And yeah, the learning robot, the big, yeah, I remember that. It's been a bit since I've seen that movie. But yeah, that's that. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you back here tomorrow.